Lloyd?
Yeah, what's up, brother?
Words of wisdom, Lloyd. Words of wisdom.
Hair of the dog that bit me, Lloyd.
Uh-oh.
What's up, Lloyd?
How are you guys doing?
We're good, Lloyd.
Better now that you called.
Oh, really? I appreciate that.
I'm using you to change the subject.
That's right, Lloyd.
Because
Yeah,
this
we're
little
not-
thing we're doing is going nowhere.
That's right, Lloyd.
So help us out.
We weren't...
I like to know who's buying my drinks for me, Lloyd.
Not a matter that concerns you at this time.
Thanks, Bill. Thanks, Steve. Lloyd?
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Lloyd, what's up?
My father turned into a chick in his mid-40s.
Turned into a chick.
Yeah.
Oh, we started the show with that
Wow,
today.
we're going way back.
Yeah, I know.
We're in the Wayback Machine.
So he was your dad,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
then he had a real sex change, the whole deal?
Yeah, well, see, when he was living with us, he started, like, he got caught, dressing up and all that. So my mom kicked him out, which I was kind of glad. I was in high school.
Did you have a close relationship with him at that time, or?
No, not really. I'm the oldest, and he was always, like, really, really hard on me.
Of course he was.
Hard on.
Yeah.
Speaking of hard,
Samantha.
What was he mad at you, like if you wear the wrong clothes?
Poor choice.
It doesn't match.
No, I know, right? No. Usually it was just my mouth that got me into trouble. Cause,
Well, his too.
Well,
Yeah, stop scraping. Slap.
making noise out of my mouth, not, sucking anything.
talking.
But,
Like what kind of noise? Things you tell counselors and people at school?
no, just,
Being a smart-ass kid.
Yeah, exactly, a smart-ass kid. And sometimes I get in trouble for it, sometimes not.
Did you get, enough about you, did you get any inkling that there was something going on with Dad?
No, not at all.
Not at all. So up until he came out and told you that he wanted to be a woman, you thought he was just another dad just like everybody else.
Well, I didn't find out until he moved out. So up until that time, I did think he was a dad just like anyone else.
And how old were you at this time?
I was 17 when he actually moved out.
17. He moves out.
and he moved out, and your
That's a
parents
little
got
traumatic.
divorced.
Yeah.
Jesus,
I-
got
Got
divorced.
a divorce.
I didn't find out though until I was 19. I was glad when he moved out, but I was a little shaken when I found out.
Did you ever
why he
ask
moved out.
your mother or anything why her and Daddy weren't together anymore?
No, because like they had a fight. They had a relation. Well, they had such a awful relationship anyway. It wasn't like a shock to us. My dad was an alcoholic and a big pothead. So
Well, when you hate your cock, you gotta drink.
Yeah, I
start
know.
big
There
fights.
all the time.
He'd
Yeah,
look
and
at her
then
panties and scream, "I want one of those." She'd cry in the corner.
he got a. He was sober for like 5 years, and then he chose another addiction, I guess.
Oh.
He took this one all the way
Yeah,
instead.
girdles.
So how'd you find out?
He'd need one.
Yeah.
I found out on my birthday, my 19th birthday. I found out because my father.
Happy birthday, son.
Happy birthday, son.
I don't have a cock.
Love, mommy.
That's why I remember the story so well.
Sticking balls was in a box wrapped up in a bow. Here, remember dear old dad. Put this in a catcher's mitt and look
This
at
is
it.
why I was so mean to you.
I know, right? I would assume that was probably why, fighting himself and stuff.
All right, so you're
Yeah.
19 years old. It's your birthday. Walk us through it a little bit.
How does it happen?
Okay, so I've got a babysit. I'm the oldest, as I say. My brother at the time was 13. My sister was 6. No, 9. Sorry.
No.
Yeah, not important. But anyway, my father went to a party that night. I babysat my brother and sister, and then when he came home, there was just he wasn't good at cleaning off the makeup, let's say.
Oh, no. What,
Yeah,
a little lipstick left on, some eyeshadow.
Yeah, exactly. Like just
Little
enough so that I
rouge.
knew there was some on there before, and I was like,
Well, what kind of party is Dad going to?
Yeah.
exactly. And I even remember like I actually went home and grabbed a book because I like to read, as probably many people do, and I actually told myself I'm not going to think about this because I'm going to go nuts, and I started
Wow, you
reading.
try to just put it out of your mind.
Completely, and I never do that. I'm not able to. I'm an OCD guy, so like normally it just sticks in there, but that was
Eating at you. It's eating at you.
OCD.
And then, like, how do you know? How is it verified? When is the moment that? Did you ever have a talk with him?
Yeah, we did have a talk, but I found out on my own before that.
And how did that happen?
I had a key to his apartment when he went out of town for a while because I wasn't getting along with my mom.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Go live over Dad Mom's house.
Exactly, and this was after my birthday, so I was thinking, okay, my dad's doing something weird, and I figured, I was going to do some snooping because I figured that his privacy was less important than me knowing, my father is...
Right. You wait it out. You go over his house, and what's the first inkling?
A birthday card with him dressed up as a teenage girl. With like a jean skirt and just way too young and awful. My father.
Holy shit.
Oh, no.
Now,
That's terrific.
now did it hit you at that point that perhaps, like, were you trying to rationalize, like, perhaps that was a Halloween costume because guys do that for Halloween? Was there anything going through your head that was like, maybe it's not this?
No. At the when I saw the lack of cleaning on his face,
Right, it all started adding up.
Right.
Yeah, and then when I finally actually saw the picture, it was more like confirmation then.
Yeah, you kind of knew, but that was pretty much it. Did you do any more snooping?
No, I didn't really want to see anything else.
Yeah, you look in his closets and find dresses and stuff.
Yeah, you know, he was always like a big runner, and he got
He's
big
running
time.
away.
Yeah,
That's what
right.
it was.
Well,
My cock follows me everywhere, damn it.
It's funny. He says he has dreams now that it grows back, and it's like nightmares to him. Notice I still say him. I can't
Right.
like rationalize.
Now, was he just being a transvestite at this point?
Yes. At
All right.
that time he was.
And then how many years had to pass, and did you have any talks in the interim before he had this sex change operation?
No, at the time I kind of stepped out. I had a girlfriend at the time, actually the last major girlfriend I ever had, which I think probably might be connected. But so I kind of just pulled back into
Do you
myself
think
and
I care?
friends.
Well, I want to address the listeners. Do you think I care if this ends in a Baba Booey? I don't care. It's a great story. I don't care if it's true or fake or anything.
Hell no, man. I don't like that ass. No, you guys.
I
are
could
my-
care less.
Yeah.
It's a fascinating story that I'm going to jerk off to later.
Absolutely. Even if you yell, Mama Monkey, I'm still scrapping later to the first part of the story.
It's still a wonderful story.
Dad in a jean
Fact,
skirt.
Fiction, I don't care.
I hope you're listening, Pop, because I got a jean skirt being sent right down to you.
Because I'm sure even if this isn't true, it's true somewhere.
That's right.
Poor 17-year-old kid.
And if it's not true, I wish it were.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm 32 now, so it's like in the past. But there's always like, you know, every once in a while there's always some issue. Because I talk to him now, but we didn't talk for 5 years during that.
Have you seen him recently?
Yeah, actually.
What does he look like?
Oh,
Besides an ass.
well, very tall. So it's like it's kind of hard to. I don't know. It looks like my father. I can't like.
Does he have long
differentiate.
hair? Does he
Yes,
grow
I'm
his
sorry.
nails out? What's the deal?
He
What-
does. He grows out his hair, and
Oh, no.
it's all like halfway down his back.
Did he do any hormone treatment for the boobs?
Yes.
So
we
he's-
lived in San Diego at the time, so he would just drive into TJ and he bought estrogen over the counter down there.
So Dad's got tits.
That was actually another thing. I saw the estrogen in the medicine cabinet, and I said, "Oh, well, now." So he's not just dressing up. That's what that was. That. And
Wow.
basically, when I was 19, I found out. So when I was about 20, he actually moved away to Texas because he transferred for his job, and apparently you have to live for a year as a female before you can actually have the surgery.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, because they want to make sure that you're ready to have your
You're ready to go
Yeah.
through with it.
dick cut off.
which makes sense, and I guess he was pretty serious about it. I mean, I haven't seen the proof, but I would assume.
Yeah, you never asked Dad to see his new vagina?
No, I asked enough questions though. You know, like I found out that they have to stretch it out with fake penises for the first 6 months after having it.
Really?
Yeah,
They-
'cause-
wait, your dad had to put fake penises in his artificially constructed vagina to keep it stretched so it would be ready to accept a real penis.
exactly, because that was basically his.
Hold on, let me. This is hard for most people to comprehend. Your dad would probably sit back, the guy that used to drive you to like baseball and little league,
Yes.
and put a fake penis between his legs, wishing it were another gentleman.
Oh, my goodness.
Actually, at the time, I think it hurt, but
But it would probably hurt good.
It was to stretch out the wares.
Wait, Jimmy, I
Well-
don't really understand what you're saying because I'm a little slow today. I'm a little tired. Could you tell me that again, please?
This guy's dad, when this guy was 19 or 20, he realized that his father, the guy that took him out back and taught him to swing a bat and taught him about the birds and the bees, would probably hike up his skirt and insert a fake penis because he'd had his genitals sliced off.
Right.
And
well,
constructed.
twisted inside out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I apologize. You're right. Made into a vagina.
Yeah.
And so he could accept finally a real penis he had to stretch his new vagina out
Right.
with fake penises.
And through the magic of radio, I got audio.
Oh, you
All right,
do?
Let's
Yes.
listen in.
I'd love to hear it.
This is a painful procedure.
This was in the beginning when he was just using pens.
This was actually Lloyd after he saw that picture.
I wanted to jump off that base jump.
Doubt it. Well, it didn't end there because he had to go to bigger male genitalia dildos because you got to do this slowly. And here's the biggest one that he put in, and that must have really hurt him.
Okay, terrific.
Wow. Well,
And he was talking to these fake penises. I don't know, maybe to help him out. I don't really get this one, but...
Don't stop treating me like a whore.
oh, that is really a sad story.
It's unbelievable.
You talk to him now, though?
Yeah, we get along. I'll never jerk off to dildo again.
No.
What do you guys talk about? What besides the obvious pink elephant that no one addresses?
Well, honestly, I've asked him all the questions about that I could stomach, which is why I know, the stretching out and all that. You know, that doctor that they put on South Park that in Colorado that invented the surgery, he went to that guy, and I found out, all the little fun details that I'm so used to.
Yeah, I guess they kind of gut your penis,
Yeah.
turn it inside out, cut your sack, take the balls out, and use the sack as like labia, and they kind of use every part of your penis as to build this vagina.
I wish if my dad and I had that conversation, I'd ask a lot of questions, and they would all sound like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Why?"
Well, I want to thank Lloyd from
Thanks,
Long
Lloyd.
Island for being so open and honest with us. It sounds like it's been a tough life with Dad changing into a woman.
That's gotta be.
It's okay now. I'm old.
in the end, how does it make you feel? I think a lot of people need to hear that.
Well, honestly,
Oh, jeez. The guy poured his heart out there, Opie. Oh. Although, how much can you hurt this guy, really, by hanging up? Ooh, you hung up on him. His dad cut off his dick
Exactly.
and walks around as a woman now. Ooh, you hung up on him.
He's
That'll
actually
show him.
He's actually jealous of Greg, Bobby, and Peter's dad. At least he still wore a suit to work.
Actually, Lloyd, thanks, man.
Yeah, Lloyd, that was a good story.
That's something that you don't hear every day. Let's go to Rebecca in Utah. Rebecca.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
All right.
Hi.
Hello, Robert.
Rebecca. Rebecca, you're 34.
That's right.
And
you know what? You guys have this all wrong. If Opie, Ant, and Jimmy saw me in a bar, all three of you would be hitting on me like no tomorrow.
Well, I guess is that your picture up on that website?
That
Or
is.
somewhere. That's your picture. I don't know. You kind of.
I don't
it's
know,
a weird
Rebecca.
little pose.
What was your real name before you did whatever you did?
I ain't saying.
All right, you pre or post-op?
Pre-op right now. The last thing I have to do is of course, the bottom surgery. That's it.
The bottom surgery. Did you get implants
Yep, sure did.
and hormone treatment?
Yep, for
Did-
5 years now.
Did the hormones give you full womanly hips?
Not yet. And naturally, that will never actually fully come,
Of course,
Not
you'll
that.
always have a guy's pelvis in there.
Are you still functional?
No, not with all the pills that we take and stuff. It's basically almost the same thing as chemical castration.
Do you hate your penis?
I have since I was 6 years old, and that's why I say you guys have got
You
it
were
all wrong.
6?
It's not about the clothes. It's not about sex. It's not about being gay. It's just about knowing the fact when you were born or you were very little that you've hated your body ever since you could remember.
Something.
About.
Now, transsexuals have, like, they're saying that I just don't see. I know nature makes mistakes, obviously, where there's a show about it apparently coming on that Linda Stassi enjoys.
Yeah.
So obviously nature does have fuck-ups. But to me, are you sure it's not just a psychological thing, like something really went wrong, or there's some type of a chemical thing that can be fixed, and you go, oh, I don't hate my dick.
Dude, if it's at 6 years old.
Yeah, a lot can go wrong by 6.
Now, at 6 years old, I was like, what the hell is this?
You start acting like that. He's kind of got the femme voice, You got the femme voice.
Well, that's hard, too, because once your vocal cords develop, you can't take away anything you already have except for, of course, your penis.
Yeah. Can you talk lower like a guy?
Oh, absolutely.
Give it a try. Say, hey, Opie and Anthony, what's up? In a guy voice.
Hey, Opie, Anthony, what's up?
Yeah, it's still a little gay on there.
Can you say this? Hey, what year is this Saturn?
Jimmy's heard that a few times, fella. Wow. So you're going. When are they doing the surgery on you?
Oh, probably in about another 5 months.
Another 5 months. So you've been living.
It costs a lot of money.
How much?
Well, where I'm going to is Bangkok, Thailand, and it's about $12,000.
You gotta go. You're going to Bangkok to get your dick removed.
Yeah, Bangkok.
Kind of weird, isn't it?
Why don't you do it in the States where the doctors are a little better?
Yeah.
Because they're about $25,000. It's starting.
So you
get what you pay for.
Yeah, you don't want to cut corners with your dick, sir.
It's Asia. They're going to give you a sideways one. You know how that works. Oh, that's a rumor?
It doesn't matter as long as it's gone.
And now, have you ever been with a woman?
Oh, yeah, I was married twice.
You were married twice.
I have a 16-year-old son. And
oh, my dear, sweet Jesus and baby Jesus. You have a 16-year-old son. Are you close?
Absolutely, and we still are.
Is it hard to kiss him on the cheek with the brown paper bag over his head?
No, absolutely not. He actually defends me if anyone were to say anything, which most people don't because it takes them a long time to figure it out.
Figure it out, really?
Clues. Yeah.
Dude, I actually wouldn't have known until you actually looked at me and said hello.
What?
I don't know.
What about the ex-wives? What do they think there, Rebecca?
Yeah.
Come on, Opie, you know you want me.
No, that's...
It's no big deal, guys.
No, that's all right.
Give it a shot.
Rebecca, what do the ex-wives think?
Well, naturally they're repulsed because they want a full manly man that burps and farts and picks their butt, I guess.
And you're a lady.
Or just tinkles and stands at the same time.
I bet your asshole is marking off days on the calendar till your surgery.
Damn right. Oh, and another thing. All of us wear dresses.
Huh?
I wear jeans and T-shirts on an everyday basis.
Thank you, Jimmy. I thought it should have gotten more than that from you.
I like it.
You mean because the asshole's sick of taking the poundings?
It's like it's going to be on vacation.
I just caught that's funny.
Phew, I thought I was bombing.
Oh, that was damn funny.
Thank you, Jimmy.
I'm sorry,
The asshole's going to move to a retirement community in Florida. Making plans now.
I'm sorry, Rebecca. Wink, wink. What were you saying?
I was just going to say I listen to you guys all the time, and the only reason why I called is because you seem to be obsessed with this topic the last couple days.
They really are.
We hit on things and drive them into the ground.
No, we haven't because there's a lot of stories on the news up here.
Yeah, the teacher.
The substitute teacher, and then the other guy that was doing payphones or something.
Yeah, payphones at Grand Central, and he was getting harassed and stuff.
Two news stories in like the same week about it.
Yeah. Hey, Rebecca, what does your package look like right now? Because you're on a lot of hormones and
Did
stuff,
it
right?
shrivel or?
Well, it all shrivels up and shrinks up.
Does it look like Stephen Hawking's leg?
What?
Old turnip penis.
Yeah, what does it look like now?
Well, it's the same thing, just a smaller version. It kind of looks like Jimmy, I guess.
Sir, I happen to have a nice, baby, soft, smooth penis. Or do you mean my whole physical being?
Your whole body, yeah.
That was hurtful.
Hey, it was a joke, and you guys didn't catch it.
It was just mean-spirited. We don't like that type of humor here.
Yeah.
Courtney.
All right, Rebecca.
Thank you.
Well, good luck.
You got a website?
Yeah, I gave it to your screener.
Well, say it on the air.
Would you mind plugging it for the audience, or do you want them going
people
there?
to check it out or no?
You know what? As soon as I say it, it's going to blow up. But anyway.
Do you want people to check it out?
Yeah, sure. It's QTEPEYE.com.
Oh, my God. That means cutie pie.
Oh, my God.
Hello, cutie pie.
Hello.
What do you think, Jimmy?
Oh, she's good looking.
She's good looking? Jimmy says you're good looking, Rebecca.
Of course. Yeah. That was my point. There's some of it you would never be able to tell. Ever.
No, not never.
Yeah, I'd probably be able to tell. Not guaranteed. I've made errors.
You gotta.
Besides the drool dripping down your mouth and stuff, you know.
All right.
You have a message board there?
Yeah, but it hasn't been used in forever. So.
Well, I think you better blow the dust off of it.
Just like your
No,
penis.
be nice, people.
Yeah,
There's no
Rebecca's-
reason to,
Yeah, she's being open here.
Yeah,
All right.
Rebecca's being very open.
Let us know how it goes in Bangkok.
When's your surgery?
In about 4 months. I haven't set a date yet, but it'll be in about 4 months. I'll let you guys know when it's all done. Or
All
actually,
right.
I'll let you know when I'm headed out there.
Hey, Rebecca, what exactly made you say to yourself, "This is the way I want to like change my life"? What exactly happened in your life where you said, "This is the route
that's a
that I'm
really good
taking"?
question, Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy, thanks.
Well,
Every time. Every time.
I like that. That felt
God.
good.
Randy in New York, what's up?
Yo, what's up, guys?
Hey, man.
When did American Mess change to Depressing Family Tragedy Friday?
It's Family Tragedy Friday on the Opie and Anthony
See you guys.
program.
It's kind of like American Mess over the phone, because Jesus.
We were supposed to have a guy come in today and do stuff
That
with his
is
penis,
bad.
so I don't know what happened to that guy.
What was he going to do with it?
I don't know. Ask Ben or whoever set that one up. Maybe Steve set that up. I don't know.
Ben won't know.
Hey, you know what?